Hi, I'm Heather Dawson, and it's a pleasure bringing you the best of California every week on our show. So let's start off with the best of Broadway. The Phantom of the Opera is now on tour across North America. California Live's Audra Stafford takes us behind the scenes of the hit show.
The Phantom of the Opera is in the second year of its U.S. tour, and this version is even more spectacular than ever.
So much has changed over the last 30 years technically in theater, and they've implemented all of those into this new show.
Starring Mann as the OG himself.
It's scary, it's nerve-wracking, but it's always fun.
And Katie Travis as the Phantom's muse, Christine.
Sometimes I take a step back and think, wow, I'm here. Like, this is crazy.
It's a feeling that's shared by stage manager Jovan Shuck.
My first Broadway show was The Phantom of the Opera. I learned all the words when I was 12 years old. So to come to work on it every night is a thrill.
Check 1, 2.
Shuck is in charge of making sure that things go smoothly behind the scenes.
Check 1, 2.
So that all of the sound, lighting, and special effects, like the iconic chandelier, go off without a hitch.
The chandelier is one of the stars of our show. It weighs more than 1 ton. It's more than 6,000 beads. It contains pyro effects, lighting effects, sound effects, smoke, and fog.
All of which must undergo a thorough safety check before every performance.
We want it to feel terrifying without being terrifying.
Shuck is also responsible for getting everyone and everything where it needs to go.
It really does take a village, and the whole village has to go on the road every couple of weeks.
The show travels in 18 semi-trucks.
Our 2 giant opera boxes take up one of those 53-foot trailers all by themselves.
And then there are the hundreds of costumes, some weighing up to 40 pounds.
All these are handmade. They're all one-of-a-kind items.
Keeping them stage ready is no small task.
We have one person who does nothing but laundry, and we have another person who does nothing but repairs.
But Shuck says all of that hard work pays off each time the curtain goes up.
Hear the gasps of surprise from the people who've never seen it before, and the sort of size of, there it is, there's my favorite part of the show. The audience response is really the best.
Bringing you the best of entertainment, I'm Audra Stafford for California Live.
A beautiful day on the water for some homeless veterans off the coast of San Diego. They gathered here at the Point Loma Sport Fishing Dock, ready for a wonderful adventure. Veterans like Greg Kramer were fortunate enough to enjoy casting his pole out at sea. And it was all thanks to Veterans Village of San Diego and Point Loma Rotary Club hosting the first annual Veterans Fishing Day.
This is the VVSD annual fishing trip that we've all been looking forward to for a long time. It's a pretty fun event, and we're all having fun. I think someone's bringing up a yellowtail right now, actually.
It all started when this enthusiastic group of nearly 50 veterans arrived at the pier first thing in the morning. For some, it was a familiar experience, and for others, their very first time to go out fishing. The veterans even had a moment to enjoy a musical performance with singers dressed up in World War II outfits just before they departed on the Daily Double, one of San Diego's premier fishing boats. Once they embarked on the day-long journey, you could see the smiles on their faces, feeling very positive to be such a big part of it.
There's some fish being caught. I've caught a couple. Oh, just, this is, really glad that all the people that could, that donated the money and the boat and everyone else that made it all happen. Thank you. It's really cool. Happy to be here and happy to be of service to everything else.
Special thanks to Alan Brown and Carter Shuffler for contributing true commitment, hard work, and dedication to organizing this awesome event. The veterans tell us they can't wait for next year. Reporting in Point Loma, I'm Gigi Copes for California Life HD.
Californians have always loved their cars, but it has been 20 years since a new vehicle has rolled off the line in Southern California. That will soon change.
Fisker Automotive has just changed its company's name to Karma Automotive, and city leaders here in Moreno Valley could not be more excited that the automaker has decided to build its new electric vehicles right here.
I think it's great. I think it's an industry that we didn't think we were going to get back, and it was just perfect timing for Fisker. We are bringing jobs into the Inland Empire. We are bringing a brand new industry into the Inland Empire, and we are extremely excited that they're coming to Moreno Valley, California.
Moreno Valley Economic Development Director Mike Lee said he first sat down with the folks from Fisker back in March. Now, the luxury car maker is leasing a 556,000 square foot industrial building in the city for manufacturing purposes. The Riverside County City also houses distribution centers for big-name companies like Amazon, Skechers, Harbor Freight Tools, and Deckers Outdoor. Now, what makes it so attractive for these big companies to come to Moreno Valley?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of everything. I think for a lot of the companies coming in, it's our business-friendly attitude. They come in, when Fisker came in, we assembled a team. We had the fire chief there. We had myself with Economic Development. We have our Community Development Director. We have our planning official there. We even had the city manager. We even brought in people from the Foreign Trade Zone. The whole city is part of the Foreign Trade Zone. And so when Fisker asked about Foreign Trade Zone, we said, okay, we'll take care of that. When they asked about utilities, we have our members from our Moreno Valley Utility Company at the pitch with Fisker. So you assemble a team of professionals going after this company. When they see that you get the city manager talking to you, in which other cities are not doing that, I mean, that's very impressive.
Here is video of a Karma electric vehicle being driven around the inside of the new facility. As you can see, it looks pretty empty, as machines have not yet been brought in. On September 30th, Costa Mesa-based Fisker Automotive changed its company name to Karma Automotive after its model name. The automaker has relaunched and is on much more solid ground. Representatives from Karma Automotive were not available for interview. However, their chief marketing officer, James Taylor, said, with new ownership, a new management team, and a new production site, all here in California, it was time to communicate change. The company is looking to fill 150 positions that pay as much as $26 per hour. They are looking for welders, fabricators, painters, and production assemblers, and other skilled professionals. About 30 jobs have already been filled, but there are still lots of openings. In addition, I've been told Karma has shown interest in having a display at the upcoming 2015 Los Angeles Auto Show in November. I'm curious to know, will you actually buy a Karma yourself?
Really depends on the price point. I think the first Karma is going to be will be a luxury brand, but I think as they move forward with different brand and different price point, then that's something that I could probably look into. But it's a beautiful car.
Shiny new electric vehicles are expected to roll off the line beginning in 2016.
Last year in Los Angeles, disabled artist Miriam Perry and actor-artist Pierce Brosnan bonded over the healing powers of art. Here's more.
Mouth painter Miriam Perry recently appeared at the New York Children's Museum of the Arts, where she demonstrated her technique to children both disabled and able-bodied. The victim of random gun violence 20 years ago that left her a quadriplegic, Miriam has embarked on a 7-city North American tour this month to help raise awareness for the mouth and foot painting artists, an association of 800 disabled artists around the world who make their living selling their work as holiday greeting cards and other items. Miriam was a promising art student when she was injured. She never gave up on her dream of becoming a successful painter, teaching herself to paint with her mouth.
Sometimes you use art to express your pain or the challenges you go in your life, or your it's a therapy, and that was the same for me. I paint because I love it, I really do, and it gives me purpose in my life, and it's cathartic.
The kids in New York had the opportunity to try mouth painting and see just how difficult it can be. They also had the chance to meet with Miriam and learn how she creates her beautiful art through hard work and dedication, all the while learning it is possible to overcome a seemingly insurmountable disability. Miriam's work came to the attention of Pierce Brosnan, who met Miriam at his Malibu home where she presented him with a painting she had done of the film star and fellow artist in his iconic James Bond role. Pierce and Miriam realized they had much in common and that art was an outlet for both of them.
Right. Something like this,
Right.
You know, all these kind of.
Pierce Brosnan is such a gracious man. He was so welcoming, and it was a joy to meet with him in his home and talk artist to artist.
You can learn more about Miriam and the mouth and foot painting artists at www.mfpausa.com. This is Alex Silva reporting.
And now we're going to check out CoolSculpting with model Molly Sims.
Hi guys, I'm Molly Sims. As a mom and a businesswoman, it seems like I'm always pulled in 20 different directions. Trying to take care of everyone and myself can be quite challenging. Sound familiar? I think most women can be unnecessarily hard on themselves when it comes to self-image, especially after having a child. I can relate. I struggle with the changes I noticed in my body post-baby despite living healthy. I decided to try the CoolSculpting procedure to help slim down by getting rid of the unwanted fat on my tummy that just wouldn't budge through diet and exercise. CoolSculpting is a non-invasive procedure that freezes away fat, and because there is no downtime, it didn't interfere with work or family time. I know it may sound too good to be true, but honestly, I noticed results in a few weeks, and within months, I was able to fit into my pre-baby clothes. To learn more about my personal post-baby body journey, check out CoolSculpting.com.
I'm Audra Stafford here at the Disney Cruise Line rehearsal facility in Toronto, where as you can see from all of this stuff behind me, final preparations are now underway for Tangled the musical, which will soon be setting sail. It's a dream come true for fans of Disney's hit animated movie Tangled.
And with every passing hour, I'm so glad I left my tower.
5 years after it hit the big screen, Tangled the musical is getting ready to hit the stage aboard the Disney Magic.
We've been able to take the film and adapt it beautifully onto the stage.
At the helm, Executive Creative Director Donna Harrell, who spent 7 years launching new musicals at the Tony Award-winning La Jolla Playhouse.
I was able to work on Memphis. I was able to work on Hands on a Hard Body, Pierre and the Starcatcher, Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's a gift that I've been given to be able to work on new musicals. And going from the Playhouse to here, it's almost been a seamless transition.
For the costumes, Harrell brought in Paloma Young, who won a Tony for her work on Peter and the Starcatcher.
I called her up and I said, would you be interested in this? And she said, Donna, my stepfather was one of the people that built Cinderella's castle. I love Disney.
The movie's legendary composer also jumped at the chance to work on this show.
It has 3 new songs by Alan Menken. And we've actually taken a bunch of the songs and kind of expanded them a little bit so that they have really exciting dance numbers.
Brought to life by award-winning choreographer Connor Gallagher. What kind of challenges do you have in choreographing for a show that's going to go out on the water?
Well, you have to find performers that are very versatile because they do these shows in rep. So we search for dancers, triple threats who can sing, dance, and act. Hopefully swim as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Huh.
Gallagher and the cast showed me a few moves, and trust me that they make it look easy. It's not. Especially for David Colston Chorus.
My left front controls the back left, and vice versa, right?
The talented actor behind everyone's favorite police horse, Maximus.
To be a puppeteer would be like asking a dancer to get inside of another dancer's body to then learn how to dance again. You're having to learn how this puppet can do those same things.
Upstage.
From the puppetry to the props, launching this show is no small feat.
It's a long process, and for this one, it's going to be 2 years in the making.
But when the curtain goes up in November, Harrell says it's sure to be a hit. Bringing you the best of entertainment from Toronto, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
Yeah!
It's always festive here at Plaza de la Familia, and joining me is the director, Susanna.
Yes,
Schubert.
hello everyone.
I got it right, hello.
Yeah, nice to see you.
It was so festive last night. I was telling you I came here with my daughter, and beautiful, and tell us what we're gonna see here.
Sure, well this is a beautiful celebration of the film Coco, and also the everlasting bonds of family. You know, all of us celebrate family in different ways. And so at Plaza de la Familia, we have a beautiful installation of the World of Color exhibit. We have a Tree of Life, which is called an Árbol de la Vida. We have a memory wall where people can write their memories of their loved ones and hang them. We have masks that the children are creating of the characters of Dante and Pepita, and they can stand at the Instagram walls. But most importantly, we have the greatest of news. We are incorporating this year the character of Miguel to our little show. You know, we have a theatrical show that tells the journey of the character as he goes from wanting to be a musician in the land of the living to going to the land of the dead and actually becoming a musician thanks to his great-great-grandfather.
And also the food. The food is incredible.
The food is authentic Mexican food. You can grab a plate of food with rice and beans and burritos and sit down and listen to authentic mariachi music. So we feel very proud at Disney to be able to create such an authentic celebration of something that is so meaningful not only for our Latino guests but all families from all over.
It is just something you have to see. So let's show it off, and thank you so much, Susanna.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for being here.
A new City of Las Vegas sign has just been installed to welcome visitors to the downtown area. It's located near the intersection of Main Street and Las Vegas Boulevard. The new sign features a pair of 26-foot-tall showgirls on both sides. It cost $400,000 to build and install.
I think it's pretty cool. It might draw some of the traffic away from the Welcome to Las Vegas sign.
Yeah.
Probably not, but maybe.
Yeah, I was going to wonder, what do you think about this one compared to that one down there?
The one down there is always going to be iconic. I think that's the one people are going to flock to. Maybe once word gets out on this one, they'll, like I said, it'll start thinning the herds out a little bit. But
the new City of Las Vegas sign replaces an old one that was damaged from a car accident back in 2016, just a few blocks away. Behind me is the Las Vegas sign that everyone knows and loves. But did you know that it's not even located within the city limits of Las Vegas? Most of the Las Vegas Strip casinos are actually located in Paradise, Nevada, or unincorporated Clark County itself.
Well, I didn't realize it was a new sign, but I really like it. We got off the bus just to see it.
Oh, wow,
so,
wonderful.
Yes. Yeah.
And how do you compare it to the one at the other end, the most famous one that everyone knows?
I don't know. I think I mean, obviously it's not the one that everybody knows, but I think it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
I like it. It's really different.
If you think the new sign looks cool during the day, wait until you see it at night. It illuminates in a rainbow of colors.
Well, I've been here a little while, but I've come maybe 8 or 9 times to Vegas, and I've been on this spot over the last 20 years. It used to be all crackheads, bums, bunch of bad stuff. They're revitalizing this whole area here, and if you look, you don't see nobody. There's no bad element here. It's kind of gone. So from here to Fremont, you know, it's golden.
There are even giant poker chips that you can sit or stand on during your photo. Also, there is a large pair of dice and a roulette wheel on the ground. Reporting from just outside the brand new City of Las Vegas sign, I'm Jason Rasidlo for AmericaJR.com.
Well, that's it for us. If you missed any part of our show, go to our website, CaliforniaLiveHD.com, and don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, like our blogs on Facebook. follow our tweets on Twitter, and check out our posts on Instagram and Pinterest, where we bring you the best of California.